Aisha and welcome to my channel. Today I want to start this video by sharing with you my life story, because in this channel my goal is to share with you motherhood and how to teach babies and all that. Important to understand how I came here, and the reason why I'm here today, I have to share with you all my testimony and my journey as a mother and how I became the mother that I am and all that kind of information that is also important to know. The first thing that I have to tell you all is that I am a Christian, so yes, those are my belief and that everything that I am and that I think it's according to the Bible and God's commands and all sort and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that you all can respect that. I don't know if you guys are all Christians. I don't know if you're watching this because you want to know about motherhood but you are not a Christian. So I just want to respect your views, but I also want you to understand and respect mine. Well, the reason why I'm here today is because I feel like if I don't tell you the reality, the how I came here, the how I am the mother that I am, it will be all like pointless. So the first thing that I want to start saying is that I grew up in a non-Christian family, and with that being said, it doesn't mean that my mother didn't believe in Christ. It's just that I never went to church like constantly, and we lead ourselves exactly as Christ said in the Bible. So growing up, I have a lot of situations that came into my life and I made a lot of mistakes because I was always in search of identity, if that makes any sense. So I was trying to find myself in relationships. So I have a lot of broken relationships that really caused a lot of pain into my heart and in my life. So after I graduated from college and I was completely wild and crazy, I moved to the United States. I am Puerto Rican. For those of you that doesn't know, I'm Puerto Rican. I was raised in Puerto Rico. I was born in New York, but I raised my entire life in Puerto Rico. Once graduated from college, I moved to Florida, and that's where I met my husband. My husband has been a Christian from forever. His parents raised him up at church, and he went to a Christian school and all that kind of stuff that you do when you are a Christian. But at that point, he was passing for a situation in his life that kept him a little bit away of his faith. And I was like a non-Christian person and a Christian person that was trying to recover. So it wasn't like a good combo, if that makes any sense, because I was pulling him down instead of lifting him up, if that makes any sense, because we were two broken people. So we make a lot of bad decisions and we made a lot of mistakes, and one of the repercussions of our mistakes was that I got pregnant in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. We were married, and when I was 12 weeks pregnant, I got a miscarriage, and it was a very traumatic experience. I had to go through a procedure that is called the DNC, where they extract the baby out of your body and to be sure that you don't get any infections and that your uterus is clean and safe for future pregnancies. So I remember that when I was in the room for surgery, I was very nervous. I had never been in a procedure before. I was suffering at the time of a lot of anxiety and depression. So I was extremely nervous, but I remember one thing about that day, and that was that I told the Lord, if you save me out of this situation, I promise you that I will give you my life and that I will do whatever you want me to do. So after that process, if the doctor told me that I have 1 year without trying to conceive, because my womb was very very sensitive, and I wasn't able to carry a baby. Maybe another miscarriage would have happened. So my husband and I, my boyfriend and I at the time, because he wasn't my husband at the time, we decided to get married because we have to action at the moment. We just can't say goodbye, continue your life, and I don't want to know anything about you. We don't have any compromise. But it was something in us, we were in love. Like, even in the turbulence, in the pain, in the circumstances, we were like, we're gonna continue. We love each other, and let's get married. So we got married. I was 23 at the time. My husband was 30. And yeah, it has been such a beautiful journey in the marriage. I believe that when I got married, everything started to feel better. Like, I start feeling like God is honoring my decisions, if that makes any sense. Probably if you're a Christian, you understand what I'm trying to say. So I start to feel like I can see the light. And right after that, we start prospering, and our finances start to become better, and our life start to become better. And it was amazing, and we were in love. We traveled, we did a lot of good things. And one of the things that we did, we went to a missionary trip in Guatemala with our church, and I got a prophecy that the following year I was going to be a mother. That was 2016, so they were prophesying me that in 2017 I was going to be a mother. It was great, but I knew about my miscarriage, and at that point I wasn't thinking about being a mother. So I came back, we were living our life. And at the beginning of 2017, in April to be precise, April 2017, I went to Puerto Rico to visit my family. And I had this desire of, I want to be a mother. I woke up today, I just feel like I want to be a mother. And I knew that it was from the Lord, because it just came into my life. I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't trying to think if I want to be a mother or something like that. I don't know. It just came into my life. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just this wind that came to my life. Like, I know it's God. So I continued my vacations, and I went back home to Florida, which is where I lived. And I talked to my husband, and I told him, this is what happens to me, and I just feel like it's the Lord talking to me. And he told me, you're not gonna believe it, but I feel exactly the same way. And we connect one with the other. We say, no, this is definitely the Lord telling us that it's our time to become parents. So we started to try to conceive, and we did. We got pregnant with a beautiful baby girl. Her name's Manna, like the manna from heaven, because we know that God gave us manna, and it was the time for us to become parents. While pregnant, I was just so thrilled and happy and excited, and I knew that it was something good about that. So I enjoyed my entire pregnancy. I still do enjoy motherhood more than anything in the world, but I'm gonna go to that in shortly. So I got pregnant, decided to hire a midwife, because after my traumatic situation, I wasn't sure if I want to have a gynecologist. I wanted to have somebody that was more personal, and I was able to call if I was in need or something like that. So I hired a midwife, and I have a home birth, a beautiful home birth, by the way. Very unique experience. If you want to talk about that, I will do it in another video, but it was a beautiful experience. However, I suffer of a condition that is called retained placenta. Don't take me for granted, but I read that it attacks like 3% of the people in the United States. And I was like, I cannot believe that I am part of that 3% of people that suffer of retained placenta, which means that my placenta does not deliver after birth. So they physically extracted without drugs. So it was a very, very painful situation. I think it took me about 3 to 4 weeks. It was excruciating. It was a very difficult situation. But even like that, I knew that everything was worth it when I saw my little girl. I was completely in love with her. Like, I was so in love with her. She was everything to me, you know. It just, that moment, that connection, it was like another connection. So while my baby girl is growing up, she's still growing up, she's a baby, she's only 18 months old, but I started becoming very, very passionate about opportunity. And I was like, what can I do to offer my daughter opportunity? And I start searching, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because I haven't found yet videos out there that motivates me to bring opportunity to my daughter's life. I feel like we as society, we've been caught in what the people think about me and how the world perceives me, that we lose the focus in the things that really matters. So we live in a world where it said, you know, buying a bunch of toys is important and it brings joy to a child's life. We live in a world where it said, let's get the phone because it can calm down and I don't have to pass through a stressful situation, because nobody likes tantrums. I don't like tantrums. I don't think no one likes tantrums. Let's, you know, buy a lot of things, and if I have a girl, let me paint her nails and make her feel like her value comes from how she looks. And that's a very controversial topic, and I know I'm putting myself out there, but I know and I believe that it's people out there that feel the same way I do, and that's why I want to share this with you. It's just hurt in my heart to see that instead of bringing opportunity into our kids' life, we are just bringing we just teaching them to seek for approval in the world all the time, when our approval comes from the Lord. As a Christian, I know that, but also I know that it's not what I want for my daughter. You know, I love to buy cute dresses for her. I love for her to look beautiful and cute with sweet dresses, you know, it's adorable, but it's something more. And she was born to do bigger things than being just a beautiful girl. And it's my responsibility as a parent to teach her all that. So I decided to go beyond. And for that reason, I'm doing my master degree in psychology, because I want to learn everything about child development. I'm working in my professional parenting coach certification to help you all with many questions that I'm pretty sure you will have. It's gonna be great, and I really hope to be able to inform all of you with valuable information. And I also just graduated from a course in Philadelphia. I'm back. My battery died and my toddler is starting to wake up. So back to the point. So we're living in a world where everything is like appearance and how you look and what do you have. And I'm not saying that it's bad to look good, because I think everybody likes to look good. But I'm learning more how to embrace myself, and I want to teach my daughter the same. For example, I have curly hair, and I used to never go out with my hair like this. It needs to be straight, and now it's like, you know what, I have curly hair, I am embracing it, and I want to share with the world that this is what I am, because I am here to show you a purpose and something with meaning, not only something that you're gonna, oh, I want what she has, but materialistically talking, but I want you get what I have, because everybody can have it, you know, it's free. So I want to teach you how to teach your child to have opportunity, you know, to gain knowledge, to gain abilities, physical ability, mental ability, and not because you want, oops, come on baby girl, Manna, Manna! It's okay, come here. Oh, my baby girl just woke up. Let's see how this goes. Say hi. Say hi. So, yeah, we have to empower our kids to be the best of their abilities, because I know I hear so many people that say, why am I gonna teach my child now if I'm not gonna remember when they grow up? Because the brain, it doesn't really matter if the child remembers when he grows up. What it matters is that the child can have this ability that it will never fade away. For example, you might not remember doing math, but you remember the concept because they're symbolic. We all remember when somebody say addition, we have an addition symbol in our minds. So we want to be sure that what we teach our children can stay for a very long time. And what I'm gonna share with you is gonna require time, it's gonna require effort, but it will change your children's life. And I think this is valuable, important, and the reason why I'm sharing with you all is because it's not fair that I get all this information and not share it with you all, because we are living in this world where all that it matters is me showing you what I eat for breakfast, which is completely important, and nutrition is another aspect that we're going to talk about. But I want to teach you something that it will really, really change your life and your child's life, because the relationship between parent and child is crucial. So after developing this passion and studying and investigating and going to courses and educating myself, I feel like I have a pretty standard knowledge to share with you all, and I hope that you are interested in that kind of content, because that's what I want for you. I am going to start a journey how to teach my daughter how to read, and I will take you along with me to see how we started and how the outcome of the program comes about. And if you want to really learn the other side of the story, I highly recommend you to contact the Institute for the Development of Human Achievement in Philadelphia. They give a course that was actually, I just took the course and it was life-changing. It's called How to Multiply Your Baby's Intelligence. It is a beautiful program, and I want to unite here the community of parents that want to change their children's life for good, and providing them with the tools that can help them to improve in life. Right. Manna is only 17 months. She speaks about 160, 180 words. She likes to sing. She understands Spanish. She don't speak it, but we're gonna do a lesson about that, foreign language, and stay tuned for that, because you don't need to be bilingual to teach your child a second language, but it will be fantastic to teach your child another language. Let's use the time where children learn the most. Sometimes we want to wait for school to come, but when the child go to school at the age of 6, the brain starts to decrease. The ability of the brain to learn faster is not as it used to be. So the kids learn the most from 0 to 5, 6 years old. So why don't use the best out of it? And I know you say, well, they're gonna be tired by the time they go to school. This is effortless. They're not seeing this as you teaching them something and sitting down. Plus, that's not the method that we're gonna use. We're not gonna sit down and be radical and be 1 hour 30 minutes teaching something. This is something that we're gonna do in seconds, but we have to have everything planned out. So in the next video, I'm gonna share with you my curriculum. I'm gonna share with you what we're gonna do, our plans. This curriculum, it requires a lots of time, and it will work best if you're a stay-at-home mom. But if you're not, and you have grandma or a babysitter or somebody that can follow along with you, this will be fantastic. And even if you're a working mom, because I am a working mom, teach your child as much as you can in the time that you guys have together, because they will learn. Kids are sponges and they learn anything you teach them. If you teach Mommy, if you teach your child if you teach your girl to do her makeup when she's 2, she will learn it. But if you teach your child to be passionate about literature, they will learn that too. So my toddler just want to be on the front of the camera. Say hi. Say hi. She's grumpy. She just woke up from a nap. But I hope that you found this video informative and educational, because my purpose is to teach you and to help you, and also to get some advice. You probably have some ideas that I don't, and I'm here to learn about you as well. But if you're interested to see that kind of content, please stay tuned and wait for my next video, which is gonna be very interesting about how to plan a class for babies and toddlers. So have a blessed one, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.